I tried to go live a minute ago from my laptop and there was no sound. So I'm going to wait and see if there is sound here as people come falling in. Thank you to everybody that was watching that 15-minute video without any sound. That was frustrating. I don't know what the F was going on there, but I'm hoping that I have sound now, and if I don't, I can try to figure it out. It looks like there's 2 people watching. If you can let me know if you can hear me, that would be much appreciated. But if you can't hear me, then you're not going to know that I'm asking you that. But you would just type no sound. Let me get my pen. My pen. Let's see. Oh, Boob TV says there's sound. Thumbs up. I was going to do this. I was going to say, do I have sound? I was gonna do like this. Do I have sound? It's hard to read it, but it looks like I do. Hey, BoobTube TV and Raised from Perdition 2 times. How are you guys tonight? How was your weekend? I wanted to come on and just hammer away at a few things with the Kiely Rodni case because this has been bugging me for a long time. The whole case has been bugging me ever since it started. But I'm also so glad that I have sound, and I'm so happy to see you guys here. So since I'm on my phone, if I need to look up anything, I can look up on my laptop while we're chatting. Um, so a few of the things that I wanted to talk about with Kiely Rodni's case, and I made 2 little shorts today from my last live, or one of my 2 last lives, and I just took little 15-second clips. Oh, thanks, Boob Tube TV. Yeah. So the 15-second clip, so one of them is about Wayne Wu being sworn in 10 days before Kiely Rodni goes missing. 10 days, you guys. I had found that out a long time ago, and then I rechecked it recently. So, like, you can Google easily when Wayne Wu was sworn in, and it was the end of June, June 26th, to be exact, of 2022. And then the other thing that I think is real key, I think that is key. The other thing that I think is real key is Trinity Backus's stepdad, Chris Stanio. And I've been saying like ex-stepdad because her mother and him divorced, but you don't divorce kids. So I would think that she would still be calling him stepdad if she were alive. But so his identical twin. So Christopher Stanio's been a deputy for Nevada County Sheriff for many years. And then his identical twin has been a California Highway Patrol trooper for many years. And when I first found that, when I first stumbled across this identical twin thing and photographs of them together, I thought, this has got to be a hack. This has got to be AI. And I don't think it is. I don't think it's just a coincidence. I think the fact that Chris Stanio and Matthew Stanio are right there, all 3 of those law enforcement people that I just mentioned, not to mention a bunch of others. So you said you saw my shorts. I do have shorts on. I have like a dress on, and then I have shorts too, just to be safe. Oh, you're so funny. Chase says you're so pretty. Yay, sound. Oh, so thank you, CB, for taking care of things. Yep, she's cute, but taken, bro. Take out the trash. Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it was a little, I don't know, high risk doing a video from my bedroom, but I just thought I'd go ahead and do it because I haven't done a live in a few days and I miss you guys a lot. Alice, I haven't seen you in forever. What's up? So thanks again for taking care of that, CB. Yeah, that's nice. That's flattering. And good morning. Yeah, it's like almost midnight where I am on the East Coast time. My goodness, what is going on? Is this another one? Oh, see, this is the problem, you guys. Maybe I need to start one more time because usually I have it set so that trolls have to hang out for 20 minutes before they can type something in. But I guess we'll just keep blocking them if we need to. Yeah, that's why you set it so that people have to wait so that they can't just be like flying by and drop in and say crazy stuff. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes. CB is working overtime. Holy crap, man. So let's get going with this stuff. So those law enforcement agents, Wayne Wu, Chris Stanio, and Matthew Stanio. I don't like it. And I don't like making accusations, but let's not make accusations. Let's just ask questions. Because to me, it's sus AF. It's extremely suspicious. My goodness. Yeah, should we just block these people? I don't know. Let's see. I'll just start getting them. What in the world? Yeah. There's just all of these, like, if I don't know you, I might block you because we're getting all these trolls coming in, and I don't know what that's about, except for the fact that I don't have it set on the delay. I don't know that it gave me that option on my phone. So yeah, how goofy. And anyway, trying to have a live stream is gonna be really distracting with all that. CB, are you able to just like block people from the channel? Because rather than just deleting all the messages, which is, I really appreciate you doing that. If you want to just block them, that's fine. CB. Oh, that's too funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just blocking them. Oh, okay. You're blocking them too. Cool. Yeah. Um, it's just sad that people are like that. But yeah, they're doing a good job of derailing my brain, right? I mean, I don't know that these are trolls with a purpose. They might just be your run-of-the-mill trolls. But thanks for derailing my brain, trolls. Let's see. So I think that the key to Kiely Rodni's case is asking questions about those twin brothers. One that works for the California Highway Patrol. He's a trooper, Matthew Stanio, and his brother Christopher Stanio, identical twin. I did put a photograph of them again in my community feed, a photograph of the two of them together. So you can see that they're real. So Chris Stanio being married and divorced from Trinity Backus's mother, and Andrea Stanio, Trinity's mom, had just moved back in with Deputy Stanio right before Trinity went missing. And Trinity's story is as sketch as Kiely's story. I mean, Kylie's story, I think Shan was talking about this last night. Like from jump, none of it made sense. None of it added up. And same thing with Trinity's story. These are just stories. They don't hold water. And it's very unfortunate that that there are people in law enforcement that would do sinister things, but there are many people in law enforcement that have done sinister things and that will do sinister things. So we can't overlook that. And especially because they have the ability to hide things, they have the ability to control the investigation. And yeah. So those were the two shorts that I did. Those were the two main things that I wanted to say. And the other thing that I wanted to say about the whole freaking fake party, when MC Ultra and I'm not sure who else, if it was like Jane Doe 1 or Jane Doe 2, but I know MC Ultra said it. She tried to say that the teens in Truckee, they don't take their phones to their parties, and they don't take pictures at their parties, and they don't take videos at their parties. Like, yeah, most teens do, but not Truckee teens. They're different. They're above that. You guys remember MC saying that crap? Like, no, that's complete BS. Complete BS. Anna Bees, lovely to see you. Didn't get the notification that you came back. She's a liar. I'm gonna highlight that one. Let me see if I can. Oh yes, good. I can pin the message. Um, they were not above anything. I know. Ailing. Thanks, Shan. Help. We're getting the trolls. I can't do the setting on my phone where I make people have to be subbed for 20 minutes before they can comment. So people are just like flying in saying crazy crap. And poor CB is like on her toes and, you know, just getting everybody out of there. So, Squirrels is on it too. And yeah, I'm totally fine with you guys blocking people. I mean, seriously. It's just too much. So, yeah, we don't take pictures or videos, but yet the law enforcement said, and Scammy said, there were videos. We have videos of people making videos at the party. Law enforcement said, oh, we gathered up all these videos. It's going to take a long time to review them. We've been trying to gather them all up. We've been trying to do such a good job. But when Shan discovered, Shan was on it, what was that, just like a week or two ago? The $33.8 billion that Scammy's parents have access to and control over, $33.8 billion of government contracts from, I think, the year 2020 until 2030. That was a game changer. I mean, we already knew that they were, you know, the people that handled a lot of the money in Truckee. Just timing them out so they can be trolls again tomorrow. Well, yeah, I'll hopefully have my laptop fixed so that I'll check in with my IT crew. So, yeah. There's a lot going on right now, I think, with Mark's channel, with Shan's channel. I'm not sure if Ninja has been getting trolled the way I think Mark has. And Shan, I don't know if you've noticed any uptick lately, but it seems to me that there's been an uptick kind of across the boards of like the pushback that the, what should we call them? The Kiely Rodni Patrol, just to be neutral about it. That there are people that come out to the streets of YouTube to try to do damage control with her case and try to, you know, screw up the videos, screw up the narrative, screw up everything. Um, Influential, there's a good keyword, Annabise. Let me see if I can highlight it. So funny doing it on the cell phone. And last night, how much alone went to law enforcement? A good chunk of it in grant money. So there's that other case. Is that what you're referring to? Watching the World. I haven't really been paying attention to that woman. What was she, 48 years old? That was she found today, I think. Really awful. Okay, the grants and the amounts are eye-opening to the idea of how much money flows through the Truckee. Yeah, in Shan's last night, I kept seeing one person's comments get deleted. Do you know whose comments? And was it not one of the mods? Was it like YouTube doing it? Really, Anna, I hadn't noticed. So that's what I wanted to do, you guys. That's why I have my laptop here. I'm going to try to read to you the comments that have been getting removed from some of my videos lately, because I, I think that that's crazy. So Ninja just dropped a new one 50 minutes ago. And yeah, Mark had a good live 3 hours ago. I got to check out most of that. And I know a lot of you guys were there. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can go to my YouTube studio to see the comments that, let's see, I don't know. So one of the comments was on the community post, and it was the community post with, okay, Kathy Plouffe. You guys know her, right? She's good. She's a good egg. I've been trying to tell everyone covert influence campaign. It just said B. Oh yeah, I saw that B. Deputy sheriff alone was getting $10,000 a year raise. Okay, so Kathy Plouffe made this comment. Wow, who better to know how suspect Trinity's case has turned out to be? Looks like there are some real demons pretending to be human in Northern California. No disrespect for law enforcement, but one can imagine the damage bad Ellie can do to sully the reputations of good Ellie. Truckee has shown its true colors and then some, with all law enforcement present, and there were many stood down when that woman sheriff put her bare hands all over the back of Kiely's car. Not one made her stop. See, this is such good points. She then proceeded to put her bare hands all over the driver's door and steering wheel. She was not helping the tow truck driver. She was trying to cover up evidence. And I responded, bingo. Oddly, this comment is not showing up in the comments where you posted it. I had to go into my channel management to find it. Why do you think that might be? No cursey words, no community guidelines being violated. So what I just read to you, I put as a community post. So that comment was made in this. So here's a picture. Anyone who hasn't seen it, this is the identical twin Stanio brothers. Let's see. Uh-oh. What happened? I'm sorry, I messed it up. Oh, because I did the thing where I made it like, uh, all right, here we go. That's the identical to win. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop. One thing after another. Okay, I had hit the off button accidentally. There, you see those Stanio brothers? So I looked at their little patches and which one is which. I want to say that the one with the beard is the one that was married to Trinity's mother, Andrea. And Andrea is an OnlyFans model. So then the one with the beard is the Nevada County Deputy Sheriff. And then the one without the beard, that's Matthew Stanio, and that's the California Highway Patrol dude. So, yeah, it should have printed off a picture, LOL. I know, I thought about that because, you know, I've been trying to use my cell phone when I'm on my laptop to show you guys things. And yeah, I mean, too funny. I read that somewhere on your community post. Yeah, oh good, I'm glad you saw the community post. Um, I know, it's just one thing after another. So there was also the same type of thing on one of my last two lives. So it's annoying when it says that you have a comment, let's say, and then you try to look at your comment and it's not there. So you can go to your manage video thing and find comments that are not being released. So let's see if it's the last one or the one before that. Yeah, so Fred Field's comment was censored. So I found it, I screenshot it, and I will share it with you in my next video. So let me see if I can find it, because of course I have it screenshot on my cell phone. And Fred's comment was really good. Let's see. Um, sorry, I'm just all backwards with... Manage videos, and then go to that one. And now it's not even showing up as a held for review. I guess I'll have to, when I'll try to make a community post with Fred Field's comment, because it was very sharp. It was a very sharp one. I've had many comments held for review that I see, no cursey words. I approve them when I see them. Yeah, well, it just started. Like, that didn't used to happen. And to me, it seems like it's when things are very spot on. And I'm just going to try one more time to see if I can get in there and see it from... No, it's not showing. That didn't do it. That didn't help. Okay. I can't find it. I really wanted to share that Fred Field one, but it is not in the cards. So I'm sorry that I'm having so much challenge. You guys are touching someone's or many someone's nerves. That's what I think. But just like when things get scrubbed off the internet, I'm actually glad that they do that, because when they scrub something off the internet, to me that's information telling me that they don't want that out there. So they're kind of telling on themselves when they scrub things. For instance, Mr. Z, another billionaire or trillionaire or gazillionaire that was boots on the ground at Kiely Rodney's search, that whole thing disappeared. Like he had signed in at one of the search parties, like day 1 or day 2, and then you can't find a shred of information about that. So that makes me think that something's going on there, big time. And I don't even know where to begin with it. So um Anna B says, I remember. Yeah, and see, that's the problem too with that type of manipulation, is it's easy to think, do I remember that, or am I, crossing my wires or something? I had a pink wig like that, and I had to toss it. I used to have a purple wig. I let a friend of mine have it. Spent $30 on that purple wig in Seattle many, many years ago, and I loved it. It was fun. It made more sense than any of their media info to me. Um, I'm not sure what you're saying made more sense than their media info, but yeah, I think that the law enforcement is where we need to look. Of course, if they weren't behind it, they're still behind it because they're not um, pursuing charges, basically. And sure, there's the snowballs chance and HE double hockey sticks that there's a big investigation and everything's just being held top secret. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be lovely if that was the case? But I don't have faith that that's what's going on. CHP and officer hands on in both situations, and all the dumb evidence presented that doesn't make a lick of sense. I know. And then, the CHP, that's the department that is not producing the accident report. And I've thought that from the get-go, that they're not going to produce that they're not going to complete that that's their way of hanging up the case and just kind of keeping it suspended in midair, just hanging, just leaving it hanging. And it's just too disgusting. It's too disgusting to think that people can abuse and even end the life of these children and not have any justice. No way all are involved. Only one Ellie. No way all are involved. Well, see, the problem is, I think that there's a lot of good police officers in the world, but when a police officer that, say, has a lot of authority, a lot of privilege and influence, does this sort of thing, people are going to be scared of that officer. They're going to be scared of crossing that officer. Um, you know, you just don't. And plus, that whole thing, like blue backs the blue. I mean, that's good in some ways, but it's not good when things are going south. They can't explain it. I mean, file it. Yeah, I don't think they wanted that one officer to disclose the black box. Remember the FBI agent's reaction? Very telling to me. And Kylie's cell phone and Kylie's laptop. Like, that's also very telling. Super telling. Yeah. Keep putting in those Freedom of Information Acts. There's a reason why 44 agencies can't speak. 9 different agencies, no way. Sup, ya all been silently lurking? Keep saying her name, Kiely Rodni. Yeah, because they really wasn't 44 agencies. Yeah. All of those people being out there, and then no one can see what's right in front of them. No one can see what's right under their nose. But let's see, it's the agent that's usually with Wu. Eesh. I don't know who Rando. Oh, Rando, what up? I was like, I thought what up was the last name. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. So yeah, just saying hello to Rando. It's nice to see you. Um, oh, thanks, Rihanna. You shared the link for the video. Well, I'm thinking I might wrap up just because I'm kind of loopy. It's nice to see you guys. It's nice to come on live and say hi. Just do it different. I've never done it like this. So, um, yeah, I'm very self-conscious about like doing a video from bed, basically. I mean, normally if I do that, I'm on somebody's panel and I don't have it where you can see me. So that's kind of how I roll. But I just thought I hadn't seen you guys in a few days, and it's just been so hectic and chaotic. So maybe let's talk about the AJR band for a minute. Adam, Jack, and Ryan, those brothers. Are you guys familiar? Have you been checking them out? In one of my last videos, I put the links to like 9 of my favorite songs of theirs. And that was really hard. I really wanted to keep putting more in there, but I'm like, that's kind of a lot to put 9 links. But those 9 are most of my favorites. There's a couple more that I didn't put in there that maybe I'll cross-reference and then try to put the links in the description for this video. But I would play one of their songs, but I have this set to be monetized, and that would undo the monetization. And yeah, it's like hand carved, so the headboard. Good night, BoobTube TV. Put those for yous in. Keep track of denials and the no responses. Speaking of music, whose song did you use Scrolls on Fire on your video? Yeah, I was listening to Kiely and Creep's recording today. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. And so I said this thing a couple days ago about how I don't think that law enforcement or the people behind Kylie's disappearance want there to be videotape footage of Kiely because they don't want people to know what she really might look like. that to me is potential evidence that she's not deceased and that they don't want anyone to recognize her. Because certainly she was in a lot of videos, more than just like the one or two that Jägermeister made, more than the small handful from the lodge when she was young and growing up. There was probably hundreds of videos of her doing those performances at the lodge, wouldn't you think? And then when she was recording with Crepe, of course they would have videotaped some of their stuff, I would think. I mean, it's just technology these days. Sounds plausible. So, um, Nefix. I don't know what that is. Shan, take control. Nefix. Um, oh, that's the song. That's what you're saying. Yeah, gotcha. Like I said, I'm pretty loopy. Um, yeah, what else do we need to talk about before we wrap up? I got so upset about that whole thing with the Australian uh, screwing up the breaking Olympics debut. Got so upset with that. You know, at first I was fine with her just being a bad breakdancer. And then I thought, well, maybe there's no competition in Australia for her to go up against. So um, it seems blatantly obvious that that's not the case and that she manipulated her way to get there. And just it just breaks my heart for the kids, the athletes that deserve to have that spot. And why on earth would she think that that's a reasonable thing to do? I mean, she scammed everybody. I really think she needs to be investigated for that. I mean, it's just so wrong. And there, it has been a great source of entertainment. If you guys have watched some of the videos of people mocking her dance, and I think that that's completely appropriate. I think she deserves to be mocked. She deserves all the harassment, as she might call it. I mean, she's the one who made all of us have to watch her. And you could have an argument that she single-handedly got the breaking canceled for the next Olympics. Um, let's see. I'm sure the music was all transferred and done digitally. Right, right. But still, I would think that they might videotape themselves while they're doing it. I know that they were doing it remotely. Um, that's my impression. I tried to reach out to him for comment on that, and he had the lyrics to the song, but he never responded. Yeah, that's great that you tried. It's pretty odd. Yeah, I've checked out his stuff. I've subbed up to his channel. He's an interesting artist. It upset me too. Annabees, the ray gun. Oh, I just thought it was hideous. Absolutely hideous. And yeah, I mean, the stealing, basically. It's lying, cheating, and stealing. And let's see. The few I have seen is not breakdancing. No, it's not breakdancing. And there are so many amazingly talented breakdancers. And, you know, when I first saw her little thing, I thought, you know, she obviously doesn't have the skill set. But what upset me even more was her badassery attitude. She was hyping it up like to me, that's even more inappropriate. Like she was just being a menace. She was basically being like a breaking troll. Really, that's what she was. She was trolling the freaking Olympics and making it a freaking disaster. I mean, I felt so bad for oh, logistics was up against her. They were doing the dance off the dance fight, and logistics was awesome, and I felt so bad for her having to compete with this person who was, you know, it's like competing with a washcloth. I mean, a wet washcloth. Since when is breakdancing an Olympic sport? Oh yeah, yeah. This was the first time, and maybe the last. I was just looking at new company award page where they list 2010 5 years of service. At the bottom, it says the traditional cupcake reception followed the ceremony. So any talented ones, yes. I used to keep cash available when I went out to eat to drop it out the window for the kids on the street doing it. Oh, that's cool. Um, they give them cupcakes at the end. That's great. Cupcakes. I missed it. Cupcakes at the end of what? Are you being serious, Squirrels on Fire? I believe the cupcake ceremony 100%. Here's your cupcake, shove it in your mouth. uh, so the CHP and the sheriff's office are doing cupcake crap. So it's like the whole donut thing, making fun. So what are you saying, Squirrels? Are you gonna get in trouble for what you just said, or are you just saying you're tired from gardening all the time? So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of gardening too. That's another thing. Cupcake, like the new donut. Okay, cool, got it. Dead arse serious. Yeah. Okay, got it. So yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm kind of close to sleepy time myself. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. Where are we at? We're just at 42 minutes. Um, Let me see if there's another thing that I want to show you guys on the laptop. Ugh, so crazy. So nutty trying to work with all this. Um, I want to get out of that and go to that. And okay, so this is what I want to show. This was something I wanted to show on here. So I'm going to see if I can do this with the laptop up to the phone. So this is the, let's see, is it going to work? See that blue and pink thumbnail? That is on my community feed, and it's the video of Kiely's associates hog tying a young girl that is very similar to Kiely and putting her in the back of a SUV. So let me see if I can show this video to you guys. I'm sorry that my and if you haven't seen it, prepare yourself. It's pretty dreadful. So let me turn the sound up. and play it again. It's just like a 30-second video.
Get her in. Get her in.
I'm gonna start it over. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Here we go.
Shut the door. Shut it. Get her in. Get her in. Shut the door. Shut it. Get her in. Get her in.
Cute, huh? I mean, not. And then some of these comments are really creepy. Let's see, I'm gonna read 3 of these comments that are here. The comments on their little video there. This is so frustrating. Okay. You easily became one of my best friends and I love you. Have the most fun at college. P.S. Scroll till the end to see the kidnap attempt. And then this is a different comment. And we'll get her soon, DW. And we'll get her soon, DW. And then another comment is just love this. So, and these are comments that were made like in the first day when they posted that. Donner DNA coming through. Thankfully, they mocked it in ways as to say even the youngsters know what they did to Kiely, but also so distasteful. So yeah, you know, just Megan MC Ultra coming out to the streets of YouTube and saying that she's coming out to protect the kids, right there, she's telling on them. She's telling on herself. So protecting them against what? Protecting them against the consequences of their actions. And how often did she say that she was protecting Scammy specifically? So she knows that these kids did some dreadful things. And by saying that she's protecting them, she's revealing that. She's showing her hand. The first day they found her or the first day that she was missing, seems ingrained in their DNA. Certain ones, I mean, they did drink Kiely's decomposing body until they removed her. I know, Shan, or anyone who has died in the reservoirs and remained there for a few days. Yeah, so what Shan is talking about, for anybody who doesn't know, is that Prosser Creek Reservoir provides the drinking water for Truckee. So if she was in there, or whoever's body that was in there, the Truckanese are drinking it. I mean, it's just like the Donner Party thing all over again. It just never stops. Which is why we hyper focus on MC. Such a gross thought. Oh boy. Watching the World says to Shan, Squirrels on Fire, I can only imagine the decomposing bodies we're drinking in our water. J.R. Nana Boomer, I don't know that we are. I mean, it sounds like an X-Files kind of thing too. Let's see. I think about that often, Shan. I don't drink tap or well water. I do well rando. Well, Shan, I hadn't thought of that way. Yeah, I'm pretty particular about the water that I drink too. I have to have good filtered water. Doesn't mean that it's perfect, but it's important to me to have healthy water that tastes good. So, all Okay, I am gonna sign off now, you guys. Now I'm glad I don't. Yeah. Um, glad that you don't drink water. Some people don't drink water, which is nuts. You have to drink water, and the more the merrier, but just make sure you're getting good water, like spring water. Um, yeah, everybody drink your water. I'm so addicted. I'm just constantly, I've always got my little pink bottle these days. I ain't drinking no one's DNA, no thank you. To anyone who is dying in these bodies of water, yeah, gross, just drink clean water and you're all good. Yeah. So, yes, drink your water, eat your protein, eat your veggies, get some good rest. Don't give up on Kiely. I know you won't. Um, yeah, love and light, you guys. I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for being here. I love you all. And watching the world says, now I'm glad. I'm a huge fan of alkaline and spring waters. Yeah, yeah. Good water is essential, as is sleep. Sleep is essential too. Good night, y'all. Lots of love. Thanks so much.